friend! I just got back from the petting zoo. I had so much fun visiting the animals and learning how to chop a word apart into its sounds. But now it's good to be home. Home. I wonder what the sounds are in that word. Let's get our chopping hands ready so we can figure it out. Home. O. We know that the word home has 3 sounds, but which sound comes first? O. That's right, the sound is the first sound in the word home. Today, we'll focus on finding the first sound in words. Oh, I know! We can go on a beginning sound hunt around my home. Come on! Okay, let's start in my living room. Oh, whoops! It looks like I left the television on. Television. I wonder what the first sound is in that word. Television is a super long word, but good news, friend. To find the first sound, we only need to chop off the beginning of the word. Watch. Television. Television. Elevision. T. The first sound we hear in television is T. Oh, look! I forgot to put my knitting yarn away. It's right there next to the sofa. I'll break down the words sofa and yarn so you can see the steps it takes to find the first sound in a word. Sofa. The first step is to say the word slowly so it stretches out. Sofa. The next step is to break the word apart right after you hear the first sound, like this. S-ofa. This sets the first sound apart from the rest of the sounds, so now I know that S is the first sound in sofa. Try this one with me. The word is yarn. First, say the word slowly and stretch it out. Yarn. Great! Next, stop and chop after the first sound, and then continue to say the rest of the word. Ready? Y. Arn. Interesting. Y is the first sound in the word yarn. Let's visit another room in my house and continue finding first sounds together. That's weird. I didn't fill the bath with water. Maybe Mia is going to take a bath. Let's practice finding the first sound in the word water. First, slowly stretch the word. Water. Now, stop and chop after the first sound and say the whole rest of the word. Otter. The sound you chopped off is your first sound. W is the first sound in the word water. All right, let's head out of here and look at another room. The bedroom. Oh, look at the pretty flower in the vase. Let's practice finding the first sound in flower. First, stretch the word. Flower. Now, chop and stop after the first sound. Flower. What was the first sound you chopped off? Fantastic! I think you're ready to try some words all on your own. I see a lot of pillows on the bed. Why don't you use the strategy we learned to find the first sound in pillow? Stretch the word. Stop and chop the first sound. What was the first sound in pillow? P. Perfect! Look at the cool mirror hanging on the wall. Can you find the first sound in the word mirror? First, stretch the word. Now, stop and chop. What is the first sound in mirror? Marvelous. All right, last one. This time I'm not going to give you any hints. You can do it. Find the first sound in the word bed. What is the first sound? B. Brilliant. Speaking of bed, I'm pretty sleepy. I think I'm going to take a nap. But we can finish this tour up next time when we learn how to listen for the last sound in words. While you wait for me to wake up, why don't you go on a beginning sound hunt around your home? Until then, remember to always be clever. See ya!